Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sports Talk 82, and today I'm doing some NHL playoff second round predictions, and I'm going series by series. And yeah, let's get started with the first series that is starting right now as I'm making this video in about an hour and a half. Didn't want to wait so long to make this video, but I guess stuff happens. Anyway, this is the Ottawa Senators at the Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh obviously being the 1 seed has home ice advantage in this series, and Ottawa, the 7th seed, is going to be on the road for the majority of the series. And in this series, I think that goalie play will be the X factor, because this year the Ottawa goalie, Craig Anderson, has been playing absolutely out of his mind, just doing amazing. And as you saw in the first series, if you were watching it, the Pittsburgh Penguins duo of Fleury and Vokoun has been shaky to say the least at times. Vokoun's look good, but especially Fleury, I mean, he would hit goals in for the other team sometimes. And I think that whoever, you obviously know that Anderson's going to play good, but if Fleury and Vokoun, if that duo can match it, then I think Pittsburgh is in good shape. These teams have two top defenders, and the one for Pittsburgh is Chris Letang, and he's a candidate for the Norris Trophy. You can go watch my video on the NHL postseason award predictions to see if I think he wins that. And also Erik Karlson. And earlier this season, one of the Pittsburgh Penguin players, Matt Cook, in a game against the Senators, ruptured Karlson's Achilles, which almost made him out for the season, but he was able to come back. And there's definitely a lot of animosity. The Ottawa owner called him a goon, so I'm interested to see how that plays out. I'm sure this series is going to be very, very physical, because Ottawa is going to want to get payback. And also, during the regular season, Penguins went 3-0 against the Senators. Another big storyline is whether or not Jason Spezza will be back, and he did not make the trip with the team, and he was the leading scorer last year, so that's a pretty big injury for them. I know he's been hurt for most of the season, which is why they got the 7th seed. They would have probably got a way higher seed if two of their best players hadn't been injured, but it's possible that he could come back sometime during the series, but we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. And the last thing I want to say before I make my prediction is I want to point out that the Penguins have the second best power play by percentage-wise, how often they convert in the league, and the best PK in the league is from Ottawa. So I'm interested to see how that plays out. If the Penguins can score on the power play against the top PK in the NHL, I think that bodes well for them in the series. So how do I think the series eventually ends up playing out? I gotta take the more talented team, the Pittsburgh Penguins, in 6. They have too much talent. I think Craig Anderson can steal 2 games for the Senators, and I mean, if he shuts out the Penguins, you can't lose. If, at least in the playoffs, you can't lose if your goalie doesn't give up a goal. And I think he will have 1 or 2 shutouts in this series. So, what do you think about my picks? What do you think about the series? Leave all your thoughts in the comments below, and have a great day. Stay on the lookout for more predictions in the future.